Welcome back to Operation Productivity Day 3. Today I am going to be doing online classes. It's Monday the 18th of May today, and I have a few meetings, I have a few online lessons, and then I have a few lessons where they're just going to send a PowerPoint and I just have to work from it. So we'll see what that's like. I hope that's still interesting content. I hope it has been interesting content that I've been putting out there. So yeah, I hope you enjoy, and without further ado, let's get on. I don't know how loud the background noise is going to be in this clip, so I'm really sorry about that, but it's currently 8:50 and I'm going to be starting my day with some granola, and then I'm going to go and sit and attend my first lesson. My first lesson is one where you just copy from a PowerPoint, basically, so I think I should be okay with that. My teacher has been setting us a few tasks that we have to complete and send in to her today or tomorrow, but usually it's just revision that we just keep to ourselves, so it should be quite interesting. I'm quite excited. So it is now 9:30 and I've just finished the questions that the teacher actually set and wants to see. So I'm going to email those to her now, use my phone so it's easiest to just take a picture of it. And then I'm going to have a look on the other files she's put on and pick a few questions to do, and then just time lapse those. See, it's just gone 10:30 and now I'm going to be on a break for 15 minutes. I'd just like to quickly apologise for how ranty I am in the next clip. Yeah, I'm not feeling great, but I think the next lesson should be okay. I know for a fact that all we have to do is annotate a poem, which I don't think is going to take an hour and a half, and I think, to be honest, he should have set something else, but he's in a meeting, so we don't have our usual Teams live lesson like we would. So I think I'm just going to annotate the poem and do it as in-depth as I can do it. So that'll probably take me about 45 minutes. And then I'm going to spend some time on my student executive meeting that we have today. And I'm going to write what I want to do. Because I have a feeling that I'm going to get asked the question, what's your plan? Like, what do you want this meeting to be about? And I'm like, I don't know, because I didn't think about it. You know what I mean? I need to be ready, essentially. So, yeah. Today has had an unproductive start, but I'm sure we can solve it. I'm 45 and I'm going back into my English lesson. Spending 25 minutes on that poem. I've done it in quite a lot of detail, I think. I've pretty much commented on everything that I could have, and we were supposed to compare it to ones, well, make little comparisons to ones in the anthology, which I've just finished doing. I didn't film that because it meant rooting through my folder and finding poems and bringing them out, and it's awkward to sort of capture all of that in one camera. So yeah. So now what I'm going to do is plan for my student executive meeting, which consists of basically watching back the video that I made to campaign for president and see what my ideas were then, and then sort of adapt them to today's meeting. So yeah, it's a bit of a weird situation because obviously we're not in college, so some of my things relating to charity events and events within college are sort of just a bit irrelevant because I can't do any of that, but I'm just going to basically plan for when we can in September, hopefully. I think we'll probably be able to be in September, we'll probably be able to. So I think I'll just be planning for when we can do things like that in September, when we do go back. I think the government are on about us going back in July June or July, but I think it's probably more likely to be September because of Ofsted's kind of uproar about sending us all back. So, you know, life goes on, and I will now be planning. I'll make a little time lapse, but it'll basically just be me watching and writing. Skip through it if you want. So I've just been planning for this meeting for a short while. What I've done is I've just written down what I said I would do in my president's speech, because I obviously want to stick to that, and the ideas that I had are still valid, but a lot of these things are based on things that would happen in September. So my initial thought is to spend this time gathering all the info from the students and doing surveys and things like that, and then sort out like So I spent a little bit of time planning out my meeting for today. So what I've done is basically just written down everything that I said in my president's speech initially to get the votes, which obviously they were all valid ideas at the time and they still stand now. The issue that I'm running into is that some of the things don't apply to these times because obviously we're not in college, so I can't, I don't know, do charity events, or what else have I got written here? I've got more subject specific trips. I can't do that right now because obviously it's not safe to take people on trips and we can't really plan them when nowhere's open. So it's a difficult time to be doing this, but I think what we're going to do is I'm just going to hope for the best with this meeting. I'm sure my team's got some good ideas and I think we'll be fine in that respect. So yeah. Also, one thing I'm going to do is have a look at what my competitors said, because obviously the vice president still ran for president. I'm going to have a look at what my competitors said, and I'm going to see if any of their ideas are more applicable to the situation right now. So yeah, I've been talking for too long and you probably don't care whatsoever about this, but I do want to explain it. I feel like it makes me understand things more when I explain them to a camera or to someone. No one watches these, but I like making them, so there's that. Yeah, so I'm just going to spend a bit more time planning now, and then I will probably have a break at about 12:15 because I think my meeting's at 12:30. So I'll have a bit of a break and then go into my meeting nice and refreshed with a nice cup of tea and just be relaxed because I'm feeling a little bit nervous and a bit on edge about it. So it is 1:10 now. I've just finished my student executive meeting. I actually really enjoyed it. Everyone's got some really good ideas, so I think that's going to be good. I didn't film any of it because, to be honest, I just got so engrossed in the meeting that I just completely forgot. But yeah, now I'm about to go into a business meeting, and my plan is to just get out, it's like a proper lesson, so my plan is to just get out some of my mind maps and add anything that I might not have on them. And yeah, that's about it. And then for the rest of the day, we have another quiz after the meeting. She sends us like a multiple choice quiz to test our knowledge, and yeah, that should be fine. So I'm quite excited for the future of student exec. I think it's going to be really good. And yeah, I'm just going to finish my lunch and then I have a meeting in 20 minutes. It's currently 4:15. I know it's been a huge time jump. Basically, I spent the last hour just working on stuff for the student executive team, and it's really exciting. The team's amazing. I think it's just nice to be able to talk to people that are also as driven as you. So I've been making a logo for them, and I think it's really nice. I think it's good. So yeah, I'm going to end this video here. If you enjoyed it, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And yeah, bye.